It's alright. A couple selfies never hurt
anyone. Okay, so we'll kind of redo introductions this week, considering last week was pretty much a test run. My name's Chris Markham. I'm a sophomore at UMW. So yeah, Mikey.
I'm Mikey Barnes. I, as well, am a sophomore here at UMW.
Last week was our first show of hopefully many. We are a sports talk show at UMW for WMWC Radio. This is both me and Mikey's first semester doing this. It's something we've talked about for a while, but have not gotten around to doing it yet. We are one of many great shows at WMWC. The only kind that actually does sports talk. All the others are great music shows. You should listen to them. The schedule is online on our brand new website, which, if you're listening, you are already on and you are looking at and experiencing. And I hope we enjoy that.
Go you.
So, last week we previewed the Super Bowl. We previewed the Duke UVA game. We talked about all kinds of UMW sports, especially the men and women basketball team. We also did some mid-season NBA stuff, but somewhat prematurely because All-Star Weekend is this weekend as opposed to last weekend. So we're going to touch on All-Star Weekend a little bit more this week. But first, we're going to start with some UMW sports. Mikey, what do we have in store?
Oh, we're going to start off with our men's basketball program, which has unfortunately recently lost 2 straight after going on a tear of winning 5 of our last 7 or something of that sort. Something pretty awesome. And unfortunately, we've fallen in our last 2 games by small margins, but losses none the least.
Doing a little research earlier this year, I actually found out that probably now, with these 2 losses, I think it's 8 of our losses this year have been by 5 points or less.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is absolutely ridiculous.
It just goes to show that we're a good team. We're there.
We're there in every game. We just can't close it out.
Yeah, it's our biggest struggle.
Yeah. We'll hopefully fix that with time, but there's not too much time for them. We have 3 more regular season games before the tournament. If that is correct. Right. We're bringing up the schedule right now. It's not a Mac. You can't.
We have 5. 5 actually.
5. Okay.
3 of which are at home, so expect to see all of you there.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't let me down,
people. Last time we talked to you, the Eagles had snuck into the 6th spot of the CAC rankings, which would put them in the tournament. After these 2 losses, they have most likely fallen out of that. We're not sure. We're actually bringing that up right now. But either way, the Eagles have to win out to be able to secure themselves a spot. Any loss from this point on really hurts their chances.
We're 1 game behind the 6th spot. But
1 game behind Frostburg for the 6th spot.
Frostburg's a good team, and we're going to have to definitely kick it into overdrive these next couple games to definitely secure a spot, let alone just get by.
Now, down the stretch, or looking ahead to these next 2 games, which are obviously pivotal to our tournament hopes, we have Salisbury tomorrow on the road. Salisbury currently sits 4th in the conference. 4th in the conference. Good team, not great team. Definitely a team we can beat. But after these 2 losses, you don't know how the psyche of the team is affected. It's been a very mentally challenging season, and it'll really be tested tomorrow on the road.
Salisbury is a good team. They beat us by 11 last game. I promise you it was a lot closer than that. We just got to get better about closing out these games. We're there. We're in every game. We're just gotta keep competing and not stop. I mean, it'll come. We've come a long way from the 0-10 start we had to go to where we've been recently. It's phenomenal. We just have to keep on keeping on.
after Salisbury is the most anticipated game of the year. It is the game where CNU comes to town.
Oh yeah.
Not a historic rivalry, but hopefully soon to be historic rivalry, because in the short 2 years that CNU has been in the conference, the matchups between the two teams have brought some of the most intense college-like atmospheres to the Anderson Center you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Nobody here likes CNU. I don't like CNU. Mikey doesn't like
I
CNU.
hate CNU.
It's a mutual dislike, I assume. I'm not sure how CNU feels about us, but
I hope they hate us as well.
yeah, we hope they hate us. We beat them last year in the conference championship to knock them out of the tournament and knock us in. So we're hoping there's some bad blood that remains. We played them on the road earlier this year. Played them good and lost.
That was a great game.
That was a tough game for us to lose, considering we were, at that point of the season, still trying to get back on track. That was one of our only losses in that 5 of 7 stretch, where we won 5 of 7. That was one of our 2 losses. So we'll be looking to get redemption on Wednesday. Biggest game of the year. Hopefully we'll have the biggest crowd of the year. There's a great turnout on Wednesday against St. Mary's.
Oh, yeah.
It's faculty and staff
awesome.
night.
Next time I'd like everyone to stay past halftime though. That'd be nice. People did leave us a little early. So
Yeah.
y'all were there. Y'all were there for a good part of the game. There's some good basketball in the first half. Just would like for y'all to be there a little longer next time.
Unfortunately, this isn't an unfortunate point. It was teacher appreciation night, so all the student athletes with 3.0 GPA came out and were recognized at halftime. So the student section filled up dramatically, and then as soon as halftime was over, they all dipped, which is really disappointing considering it was such a good game.
Yeah, it was a great game.
I don't know how to explain it. I was there. I was in Chelly's VIP seat.
Yeah.
Living it up with your roommate. It was a fantastic time. Got some free pizza, courtside seats.
Yeah. Shout out to my roommate for getting on that 3.0 or higher list. I'm proud of you, Glenn. Don't know how you did it. Don't think you did it, but I'm proud of you nonetheless.
This guy, yours truly, got a 2.98. Just missed the cut.
I'm not an athlete here, so my GPA doesn't matter. So.
What is your GPA, Mikey?
That's not important. We don't need to worry about that. I'm still here, so barely, but
okay. So men's basketball. All you gotta know is they gotta win. They play CNU at home Wednesday. If you're listening, you better be there. Tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends. It's gonna be a great game. I can guarantee it.
Don't want to miss it. That's for sure.
On the women's side, a much more comforting scenario for them. And right now, in the midst of an 8-game win streak, their longest of the year, easily.
Yeah, longest in recent memory. Yeah, the girls they're on pace this year to do something they haven't done in a while. I recently wrote an article in the school newspaper, the Blue and Gray Press, on our women's team, which they're doing awesome. We have just such a great core of girls, and it's awesome. We're so in depth, such a great depth of ladies. It's our bench is just as good as our starters, which I feel like every program needs or should have. And the way we got 8 in a row, you can't stop that. That's awesome.
Now, Colin's telling me he can't hear us. Trying to make sure that's. I don't know why he wouldn't. In case you are listening, bear with us. Technical difficulties, only our second week.
Yeah, cut us some slack, people.
If you can't hear us, then I'm talking to myself. And we've been talking to ourselves for the past 15 minutes.
Rough truth, but it happens. We know we're there.
Can you hear?
And I just asked Glenn if he can hear us as well.
Okay. So I guess we wait on those responses. Again, if you are listening, bear with us.
Just patience. Should I pause?
No, keep it going.
We should get like a little basketball hoop in here. Just like intermission, just like dunk over
We
each
should
other.
like get it in the back of like behind us on this
Yeah.
rack, and we can just like shoot it like this.
We get
Oh, you
Woody
know,
Page whiteboards.
it's trying to connect. See, it's doing that thing.
Who's Sarah?
My sister.
Hi Sarah.
See, it's
Here.
doing that thing. It's just like connecting.
It tells her it's trying to connect.
See, well, this is what she's looking at right now. I hit play and it says connecting.
Thank you, Sarah, for your help. My sister is not listening, but I still love her.
What could be wrong in here?
Hello.
What happened if I? Hello. Test. Test.
Hello.
See, I don't get it because that speaker is supposed to emit sound.
Killing me. Yeah, Glenn can't hear us.
See, we're not doing anything differently than last week, except for mic 2. And I don't see why.
It just says connecting.
This isn't this issue. I think it's Apogee.
Apogee's killer. If anyone can by chance hear us, make sure you write a letter, maybe a complaint to
President Hurley.
President Hurley. Let him know that Apogee is pretty bad.
Get us out of the closet.
Yeah, this is closet. Come on, this is rough. We deserve better than that. We're up and coming.
What could be wrong? If the green light is on,
Yeah,
that means we're lost.
It says we're yelling.
I got up to the yellow.
You did. That's crazy. You like screamed into it. Bring out some Hannah Montana. You get the best of both worlds.
Ugh. Well, damn. What could be the issue?
Just want to try down mic 2 so we can get it going.
Alright.
Hello? Hello?
Do it again. Is the green light coming on?
Hello?
Okay. Here, let me call Colin so we can like test around with stuff.
Again, more apologies, people.
Maybe you should pause that.